Assalamualaikum and a very good day. We are from SK DUSUN, Sandakan Sabah. Today we are very excited to present our innovation project entitled a Cefr-Aligned Reading Proficiency Test for Year 6 primary pupils in Malaysia. So this project was developed by me myself, Muhammad Naufal bin Abbas, Rahayu binti Ibrahim, Sainah binti Salam. So our aim is to offer a better way of assessing reading proficiency among Year 6 pupils, one that is more accurate, skill-based, and aligned with the CEFR standard. This innovation project introduces a general assessment for reading aligned with the CEFR, Common European Framework of Reference, targeting Year 6 pupils in Malaysian primary schools. This test brings several benefits to both teachers and the education system. First, it shows the pupils' actual reading level based on the CEFR scale. It's also very easy to use because we are using free and familiar tools like Google Forms and Sheets. It aligns with the CEFR roadmap, helping us check if pupils have achieved the expected A2 level. And most importantly is it gives clear data for intervention. So both primary and secondary school teachers know exactly what support each pupil needs. We have had a discussion with the secondary school teachers and as well as our colleagues in our school, English teachers, among ourselves. So we have found that currently assessments like PBD, school-based assessment or pentaksiran bilik darjah, and UASA do not really provide clear CEFR-based level. So teachers, parents, and even secondary school teachers have no clear idea whether the student has reached the A2 or A1 by the end of Year 6. So the CEFR roadmap by the Ministry of Education in 2015 clearly states that the Year 6 learners are expected to achieve A2 level by the end of primary schooling. But there is no standardized tool so far to check on this. So that is the problem that we are trying to address in our innovation project. And so our objectives are, first, we want to provide a classroom-based reading assessment. So it's basically the general proficiency assessment that is aligned with the CFR bands. Okay, and then we are trying to help teachers easily identify which pupils are at pre-A1. We are not going to call them the students who fail the English test. We are going to call them the pre-A1 kids, and then A1 and A2 levels. And to provide lesson planning, group-based interventions, and transition to secondary schools, and to present data for people to understand the actual level of the kids. Our innovation project is built on two major frameworks. CEFR, Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, because it provides structured descriptors ranging from A1 to C2 based on skills. It allows internationally recognized banding of pupils. And then after that, we get some inspiration from TOCFL, Taiwan's band system. The test takers are grouped into band A, B, and C. So we adapted this concept, focusing only on band A, in which we have divided the band into sub-bands, in which pre-A1, A1, and A2 for Year 6 exit levels. Thus, our innovation is based on reliable international models, but it is adapted to Malaysia's needs. So here is the flow of our innovation project. So we started by identifying the lack of a proper CEFR-based assessment in primary schools, and then we designed a test with pre-A1, A1, and A2 questions, each carrying different weights. So the test was given to 42 pupils and scored automatically using Google Forms and VLOOKUP. Results were analyzed using Fibet tables, and pupils were grouped based on the CEFR bands. This data then guided target interventions like remedial or enrichment activities, maybe by the secondary school teachers. Next, I will explain the design of our reading proficiency test. The test consists of 45 multiple choice questions in total. So to ensure fairness and differentiation by level, we divided them as follows. So 13 questions at pre-A1 level, 16 questions at A1 level, 16 questions at A2 level. So even though the number of questions is balanced, the scoring reflects the increasing level of difficulty, rewarding higher level skills. So here are the impacts of the innovation project. For the Ministry of Education, this innovation provides a consistent and reliable way to measure the students' English proficiency at the end of the primary schooling. And for teachers and parents, this tool gives a clear picture of where each pupil stands on the CFR scale. So there are things that we can do to improve our innovation project. For instance, we suggest expanding the test to include all four language skills for a complete CFR profile. The layout and instruction should be improved to make it more user-friendly, especially for rural and mixed-level classrooms. And we also plan to use the rush model to improve question quality and test reliability. So lastly, a digital dashboard should be developed to automate banding and simplify teacher data analysis. And here are the references. Thank you.